Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually doing one more video here tonight. I actually have some news. I'm going to cap off the rest of the news today. So we're going to start with basketball, the rest of the basketball news. We had some breaking news here, ladies and gentlemen, from Shams Charania. He has woken up, ladies and gentlemen. Los Angeles Clippers and 11-time All-Star James Harden are working through whether the sides can find a deal by Thursday's NBA trading deadline. Sources tell ESPN both sides are aligned in conversations together and with interested teams. On one side, I'm looking at him like, in the last 21 games, you're 17-4, and James Harden's playing really good basketball. But the other side, you probably want to get younger, which I also get. So I kind of get both sides here. Argument of, should they trade him? Of, why would they trade him? And the other side, I get why you trade him. And you can say, oh, why would he want to be traded? I mean, and I know the Clippers were on a huge win streak. Why would they want to do this? If the Clippers are realistic, they're not beating a healthy Nuggets, OKC, or even in San Antonio 7-game series. Their roster is old and aging with limited draft cap. He may as well throw in the towel and retool. I would say Darius Garland will become that part of the next rebuild, maybe. I don't know. But this shit came out of nowhere, man. I didn't think he could possibly get traded, but he could, man. We'll see. That's from Shams. We have a few things from the essential to cap it off the NBA. News, we have a little NFL, a little bit more NFL, but per Caliaco, the Clippers are entertaining James Harden trades. He has the ability to veto any trade. So he can veto a trade if he wants. In the days leading up to the Thursday's NBA trade deadline, the Clippers have emerged in discussions surrounding veteran guard James Harden with the Cleveland Cavaliers at the forefront of teams that have recently expressed interest in acquiring the former All-Star. Sources told Yahoo Sports. It's important to note that because of the current CBA, Harden has the ability to veto any trade. Players who return to their current team on a 1-year deal or a 2-year deal with a player option are giving an implicit no-trade clause. So I would say Cleveland's probably be the top team for sure. That's crazy, man. Kind of crazy he could veto a trade. I think he's gonna. Man, I know the Clippers were hard right now, but I just don't think they could beat anybody in a 7-game series. Like, I'm talking about the top teams in the West. I don't see it, man. You might as well get younger and try and get draft capital and try and get a young guard like Darius Garland. But per Chris Max takes with a grain of salt. I don't really know if it's trustworthy, but he said the Clippers and Cavaliers have had advanced discussions on a James Harden for Darius Garland trade. This is insane, man. 17-4. It's kind of crazy though. 17-4 in their last one. They could trade their point guard, but I get on that side. But they want to get younger, for sure. He was out tonight for personal reasons. But I know the Clippers and Harden were doing kind of turning it around, but it couldn't be any worse than what it was. I just don't know if Garland's gonna do shit for him, honestly. Though, but we'll see, man. They've had advanced discussions on it. Lou Dort signing with Clutch Sports. The Portland Trailblazers are trying to join the race, and Giannis with Damian Lillard recruiting behind the scenes. He wants to play with the real Steph Curry, not the Timu version. Talking about the Portland Trailblazers. Oh yes, because that went so well with Milwaukee, didn't it? 37-year-old Dame coming off a torn Achilles. Blazers trying to join the race. Sure. I think it might be it though for the little bit of the NBA. Mostly it was most kind of about James Harden, but I kind of want to go over the rest of the news for the night. So let's move on to the one thing we have from Adam Schefter to close it out here tonight. So the Browns They are hiring Travis Switzer as their offensive coordinator. Switzer will join Cleveland from Baltimore, where he was the Ravens' run game coordinator, and he spent 9 seasons in Baltimore. Smart hire on paper because Baltimore's run game has been consistently disciplined and physical. Obviously, the Browns don't have a Derrick Henry, but they still have good running backs like Quinshon Judkins. When he comes next season, when he we'll see how he does coming off that injury, but. I think it's a good move for Cleveland hiring him as their offensive coordinator. Texans QB C.J. Stroud was also invited to the Pro Bowl, but he also declined to focus on training. Man, it's probably been an absolute disaster. C.J. Stroud declined, and Justin Fields, he was invited to the Pro Bowl, but he declined, choosing to focus on off-season training. These two quarterbacks. I mean, he just probably didn't want to show up to the Pro Bowl, knowing he didn't deserve it. Neither of these two. George Pickens says he wants to stay with the Cowboys, but acknowledges his value is going up after a monster 2025 season. I hope he does stay, man. Because if they let him go, then back to where we were. So these reporters, oh my Lord, they asked Mike Vrabel, Is the Super Bowl, is this a must-win game? Is this a must-win game? What do you think, reporter? What do you think? Super Bowl. Is this a must-win game? And they asked Drake May, do you plan on winning on Sunday? I'm like, who are these reporters? Do you plan on winning the Super Bowl? No, he plans to lose. Eli Manning thinks the Giants can make a jump similar to what the Patriots are doing this year. I don't think so. I don't think that will happen. Now, the Vikings would do anything and everything they possibly could to acquire a high-profile QB like Joe Barrow, if available, says Alec_Lewis. Yeah, it's not happening. He ain't going to be available. Well, he had a quarterback, his name's Sam Darnold. He's in the Super Bowl this week. But yeah, just want to go over the rest of the news here to end the night, so I'm not late on it. But yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and next time out. Peace, and now have a good night.